We realize that the TSH levels change during pregnancy, and therefore the levels that we use or the range that we use in a non-pregnant woman doesn't apply anymore to pregnancy. And even in pregnancy, the TSH levels change from one trimester to another trimester. So the trimester specific TSH range is what we need to compare with when we are identifying or screening for thyroid dysfunction in pregnancy. Now we know that there is a downward shift of the TSH reference range during pregnancy. There is a reduction in both the lower, that is it is decreased by about 0.1 to 0.2 milli-international unit per liter, and the upper limit of the maternal TSH, which is decreased by about 0.5 to 1 milli-international unit per liter relative to the typical non-pregnant TSH reference range. The largest decrease happens in the first trimester due to elevated levels of serum HCG, which directly stimulates the TSH receptor. There are situations where the TSH can drop even lower, and this can happen when there is increased HCG secretions, which is typical of a multiple pregnancy or a high density form mole, or situations where there is an increased HCG secretion. Now the trimester specific TSH ranges that we have as of now is for the first trimester 0.1 to 2.5, for the second 0.2 to 3, and third 0.3 to 3. If we do not follow the trimester specific TSH ranges and we happen to use the same range that we have for a non-pregnant woman, there could be an error in diagnosis. Using non-pregnant reference ranges, hypothyroid women could be misclassified during pregnancy as being euthyroid because the TSH could be more than 2.5 but less than 4.0. These we now classify them as hypothyroid, but if we don't use the trimester specific range, they could be easily thought of as euthyroid.